Hello people, welcome back to another video. Today we're actually going to be doing a little bit different. I'm going to be going through my top 5 anyway. Best texture packs for Minecraft Java 1.16.5. These are just a personal best selection. I've tried out quite a lot of texture pack and these are just the 5 that I find to be the best and just most enjoyable for survival specifically. Now of course you can do these in creative as well, but I think these are just really nice for survival Minecraft. And this world, by the way, is one by a YouTuber called Whip. You may or may not have heard of him. And he basically he's done this all in survival mode, this entire world, and I think it's just an amazing world, and I thought it'd be the best to do for testing. And so I will be leaving a download link to this world in the description, along with a link to his channel, if you want to go and check out some of his stuff out, because I think you should definitely subscribe to him, because he's an amazing creator, and he's done all of this in survival mode. So I just thought this would be a good world to demo on. But starting off with number 5, this is this is Craft Mania, the Craft Mania resource pack for 1.16.5, and I think it just looks really nice. It's quite simple, it doesn't change too much about the game, it stays quite faithful, but just adds in a few extra details, here and there. A new skybox, some new textures with the leaves, the cobblestone. I think it's just quite a detailed pack, and just adds a few changes here and there just to make the game look a little bit nicer. As we can see here, if we look over the river, a lot of detail going on there. I think it looks quite nice. I think probably the thing I like most about it though is the stone brick over here. I really like the stone brick texture. If we look over here, yeah, here we go. So this gatehouse here, I really like the textures on it with the stone brick and the cobblestone. I think they look really good in this pack. The chests as well. Another thing, the UI is very different, and I think it looks very clean, very simplistic, and I like it. I think it looks good. And that is the here's the UI here. So we scroll through some of the blocks. We can see a lot has changed, but it's not too different. You wouldn't have difficulty finding different textures through here, different blocks. Some texture packs change so much that you can't recognize any of the textures. But yeah, I think overall it's a nice pack. For number 4 on this list, we have the Creator Pack, and this one is actually kind of similar to Faithful, I think. I think it looks really different, and it's almost like a higher resolution version of the one we just looked at. It reminds me of having a look in the UIs and stuff. It just looks kind of similar. I really like this one a lot. It's got these overlays, which I'm a big fan of, so overlapping textures. I'm a huge fan of that, and this pack features that, and really high resolution textures as well. As we can hear, they just look really nice as we walk through here. I think this pack is probably a bit brighter and a bit more colourful than the last one. I think this one's quite vibrant looking. The water texture looks really nice. It looks like it's actually moving properly, like waves. I think the water looks great with this pack on. And again, with the overlays looking nice. I love the planks texture. That's probably my favourite. I think the planks look great. Same with some of the other things around here, the pumpkins and all that sort of stuff. Stone and all that looks really good. Obviously the overlapping really helps to add a lot of detail into the world. And so here's some of the new textures with the wheat fields and stuff. And if we just take a look through the menus here, we've got all the different textures in here. As we can see, lots of different changes. Now you'll notice that all these packs don't actually change too much about the base game. They're quite faithful to the original textures. And that's because I don't really like texture packs that change the game's look immensely, just because I find it to be a bit overwhelming. I kind of like packs that just make kind of small changes, and I think it just ends up looking a wee bit better than the ones that go overboard and change absolutely everything. But this is a really nice looking pack. Here we have the Iron Golem here, looking quite cool, and some other details here with the trees. We've got the bookshelves, we have furnaces. I think it's a really good looking pack. Moving on to number 3, this is the Stay True pack, and this looks really nice. This is actually one of my favourites, and its aim is to stay true, surprisingly, to vanilla textures. And I think this one is just really nice, so detailed, and this is getting more towards looking just like vanilla. And we can see we do have block variants with this texture pack, so we can see the different kind of variants in the stone brick here. In the ground as well, we have overlapping textures, overlays, different textures of gravel, just looking so much detail going on with this pack. Personally, I love the chests. I think they look just a lot smoother and just nicer looking than default. Nothing changing too much. If you're wondering about the dark UI, I just have a texture pack that has a darker UI. That's nothing to do with any of these packs. Just to make that clear. Here we have some of the wood textures. The fences look really, really good. If you're placing them down like this, I think they just look smoother and more, just better looking, I guess. Over here, we do have bushier leaves, which is I love bushier leaves. I can't really play the game without them. I just think vanilla leaves look too blocky and just not right. So here we have the bushier leaves in action, and also I think these are birch leaves. Yes, so birch leaves are now biome dependent. So I think in plains biomes they will appear as cherry blossoms, which I think look amazing, and in other biomes like over there they appear as orange. And as we can see walking through here, the vineyard, this will be a good place to demonstrate the leaves. I think it just looks so much more natural and just real, and it looks really, really cozy and just bushy and all that sort of stuff. And I think the leaves just look so much better than vanilla, personally. But if you're not a fan of those textures, there's a couple other packs in here that don't have that. But yeah, overall, just some really nice textures. The carrots I think look really, really good. There's one of the trees there. Some animal textures I think have changed a little bit. I think there's a sheep over here. Yeah, there was. So this is the sheep is just a little bit more kind of detailed towards the wool there. Some of the new the flowers have changed as well. This is a rose, I think, a peony, sorry. And this is a different coloured textures here. Here's another peony, so we can see again with the variants. So these are both peonies, and they've changed quite a bit. But again with the darker sides around the wood, I think it just looks really, really good and more than deserving of number 3. And of course, it wouldn't be a top 5 texture packs without including Faithful here. So this is number 2. On this list we have Faithful 1.16, and this is probably one of the most reliable packs. If you want a pack that you know is going to get updated with every update, Faithful is your go-to, because Faithful has been one of the oldest texture packs and has been updated for so long. Every single update they've made such a great effort at just updating all the textures, making everything just look absolutely amazing. And obviously the goal of this pack is to stay in the name Faithful to vanilla textures. And it's just up-resed versions of vanilla, really, and I just think it looks really, really nice. It looks like vanilla, but it, just better. Much more detail in the textures. We don't have overlaps, we don't have overlays, and we don't have bushier leaves, but I think that's okay, making that sacrifice for just the amount of detail that we have going on. And this is combined with the Nether update as well, so all the Nether textures will be updated to fit with Faithful's aesthetic. So yeah, really, really nice looking pack. Not really too much to show, to be honest, because it is quite similar to vanilla, but we'll take a wee walk through here and you can see some of the details that we have going on with the stone. Really high resolution. You can actually choose different resolutions. So I think there's 32 times, 64 and 128 resolution, so lots of choice there. Here we have again some of this blacksmith here with things going on. With the textures, and I think yeah, definitely had to be included on this list. And for number 1 on this list, it's got to be Jersey Boys Vanilla Edits. I made a whole review of this thing, and it is just absolute favourite pack I think ever. And I've tried a lot, so believe me, I've tried a lot of packs. So yeah, I would definitely say this is my favourite. This is made by a creator called Jermsy, and he's made 2 packs actually. This is the kind of lesser one. There's a one called A Little Taste of Germ, which is a bit more, he's changed a lot more in that one, but I prefer this one just because it's more simple and stays more true to vanilla. And this is a great pack for building actually. If you're into building, specifically medieval building, this is a absolutely fantastic pack to pick, because it just so much detail goes into the kind of jukeboxes, sorry, not jukeboxes, note blocks here have been changed into like crates, which I think looks really, really cool. Chests look a lot better. We have, of course, we have bushier leaves, we have overlays, loads and loads of overlays in this pack. We have biome dependent birch leaves are now these kind of orangey texture, and in other biomes they will be lighter green. And we have just so much going on with this pack. All the overlays look absolutely amazing. Obviously Whip uses this pack because he's created this bench here, which looks really out of place with the other packs on, but with this pack looks a lot more detailed. So the creator of this world that I'm in right now does actually use this pack, which is quite cool to see. The trees just look absolutely amazing with the variants, so sometimes you can get little azalea flowers on your leaves here. I think it just looks really, really cool. Coming over here, we have some of the new kind of leaf types, and I think that the dark oak just looks absolutely amazing. I just love this pack. I use it all the time in my when I'm just playing the game. He changes stained glass as well, so this is white stained glass, and he changes many other textured glass as well as the other things that he changes. So yeah, just so much variation going on. And I love this pack a lot, definitely my favourite ever. Look at the pumpkins as well. The pumpkins I think just look amazing with the seeds and stuff. It looks really, really clever the way he's done it. And just overall just an excellent pack. But all of the packs are good here, but I think this one is just the best overall, in my opinion. For building especially, but anyone could use this really. It just changes a lot and looks really, really, really impressive. But with that out of the way, that's pretty much everything with this for this little kind of top 5. I just thought I'd do something a wee bit different as a change from the mod reviews and all that. But yeah, thank you all very much for checking in. And again, I will leave all of the download links, everything you need to know for all of these packs down in the description below, as well as the download link for this world and Whip's YouTube channel, who you should definitely subscribe to because he's an amazing content creator. This world is outstanding, so definitely check him out if you'd like, and subscribe here as well if you enjoyed today's video. Mod reviews probably coming up soon as well. I've got a couple of things that I want to check out, but as always, thank you all ever so much for checking in, and have a great day.